What's up, y'all? It's another quick little conversation with Coley. I'm gonna tell you right now, this video is not. It's gonna be straight to the point. I'm probably gonna cuss. I'm probably gonna use my hands when I speak. I'm gonna talk the isms. That's what I'm gonna do. It may not be for you, and that's okay. I'm not for everybody. Um, you know what I mean? I can be very professional. I can put my teacher voice on, but I'm not trying to do that. So please don't get at me like I'm like I don't know what energy I gave off in that last video, but someone compared it to Doughboy's mama, and I'm like, whoa. There was nothing. I wasn't giving no energy close to Doughboy's mama. Like Doughboy's mama was a bottom feeder. She degraded black men. She tore down her child that she chose to have. Like she picked his daddy, but yet she punished the child for her choice. Like I have never been that type of woman. I don't even come close to that type of woman. So I found it insulting like that. I didn't get the comparison. I didn't get it at all. Um, so yes, if you're not used to a black woman talking with her hands, she's saying a few cuss words. If that's ghetto to you, then I'm gonna take you to some real hood people so you can see I'm gonna look like a little white girl next to these real hood black people. You know what I mean? So I didn't understand the comparison, but if I'm too hood for you, this ain't for you. You can move on to somebody else. Okay? Now we got that out the way. Um, in my spirit today, the Lord has placed know them by their works. Know them by their works. Know them by their works. As I said in the last video, I'm in a season of knowing them by their works. You're not going to keep playing in my face. I'm going to try you out to see if you really about what you're talking about. And I have no problem cutting you off if you're not, because you never was for me in the first place. Okay? And I don't know why people think I'm lying. I don't know if you think I'm lying about it. I don't know. But I'm really, really about that. But I like a test. But let me just back up a little bit. Okay, so as I mentioned in the last video, I was in a situationship with someone that I loved, but they were not valuing me and how loyal I was and how ride or die I was. Okay, so I chose me. All right. So just recently, and it's crazy how at the moment you're about to vibrate to the next level, you know what I'm saying? These old things come back to pull you back. So it's kind of funny. The timing is never a coincidence, guys. It's never a coincidence that as soon as you're starting to move on and be happy and have peace in your life, old people show back up. It's not a coincidence. It's a test. Okay. So, anyways, I'm minding my business, whatever. I get a text from this old friend, whatever you want to call him, and oh man, I missed your birthday. Oh man, dang, I just want to let you know that you hold a special place in my heart. And I would love to take you out for your birthday sometime. So, initially when you see that, if you ever loved a person and you had to walk away from someone you loved because they didn't treat you well, but you love them still, you get a little bit of excitement seeing the text. You get a little bit, you get a little excited, like, oh, look, oh. No. Know them by their works. Don't you fall for that okie doke. Don't you fall for them Ronnie Ho quotes. Don't fall for that. At the end of the day, like, bet, I'm going to see what you about. I'm going to see if what you're saying actually match. Did I get that birthday dinner yet? Not yet. Not yet. So stop playing in my face. Stop coming back over here with the same old nonsense and you really ain't about nothing. But at the same time, when that happens, you guys, that means the Father wants to see did you learn the lesson that He taught you. So when you're on I'm more spirit than flesh, okay? I was raised in church. I go to church. I read my scriptures every day, but I don't consider myself the average church folk. You know what I mean? I just don't. I don't. I'm more spirit. A lot of those people that go to church operate in the flesh more than the spirit. Okay, but that's a different study for a different day. So this person, like, he really he just had me on a roller coaster. You know what I mean? I really wanted to be there for that person. I was there for that person. I tried to love that person, like even though like he just wasn't valuing and appreciating me, but I knew, I felt in my spirit like he needs to be shown a love that nobody's shown him before. You know what I mean? So I took on the job of God by trying to love him. I was there. You know what I mean? I was there when his family wasn't there. But at the end of the day, that was a sign. Why your family don't fuck with you like that? Let me move this Bible because I'm going to be cussing. I don't feel right cussing with my scriptures that close. Go over there. Anyway, why? You know, at the time, I thought it was like, that's messed up. They know you need a ride. They know your car broke down. They got 3 cars at the house. They won't let you drive one of them. That's messed up. Here, let me help you. Red flag. Should have known. There's a reason why the family ain't. There's a reason why they ain't helping you, because they tired of helping your ass. Because you're the problematic person that's always needing help. You're the problematic person that ain't about your word. They tired of hearing this shit. But see, at the time, I'm thinking, that's what, see how family do you? See how family is? That was what I was saying at the time. Helping them. Being there. Fool just playing in my face. Not only was I helping them, it was 2 other bitches helping them too. Playing in my face. I had to say all that I had to walk away. I had to choose me. Okay, I had to choose me. Even though I still love the person, I had to choose me. So yes, when this person texts, there's a little part of me that feels like, oh, don't you fall for that okie doke. I'm sitting there in the car today. I'm dropping my son off at summer school. And as I'm pulling up to the house, God is like, know them by their works. And I'm like, whoa. So, know them by their works. Don't believe what they're saying. What are they doing? Now, when I had to walk away from this individual, I cried. I felt stupid because he really played in my face. He was a little younger than me, so I felt even more dumb because I'm like, I let this little young fool try to play me, run game on me, baby. I've been through the game. I ain't had no daddy to teach me the games per se. Now, he did lace me to a couple jewels here and there, but I got my game from people like E40, from Pac, from, I used to listen to a lot of Corrupt, Dog Pounding them, Nas. So I learned the game from them. Even Too Short, I didn't really listen to Too Short back then, but even him, because at the end of the day, is you a bitch or is you a lady? Is you a hoe or are you a lady? So at the end of the day, I did learn. I wanted to be a lady. That's why I don't get offended when them songs is playing, because you ain't talking about me. So whatever, but that's how I had to get my game. But when my heart gets involved, it's like all the game goes out the window. Like once I start catching feelings, all the things that I've learned and been taught and told goes out the window, because I'm a lover. I want to love. I want to give people love I didn't give. But instead, that's my old ways, because now I give that love that I want to give people, I give it to myself. I give it to myself. And I wouldn't lie to myself. I wouldn't mistreat myself. I wouldn't abuse myself. So why, no. Why are you accepting that from other people? Yes, the golden rule says do unto others as you want done to yourself. So we take that as, let me treat this person right. And you're supposed to. But it starts with yourself. So you don't tolerate inconsistency. You don't tolerate somebody giving you breadcrumbs. Do you give yourself breadcrumbs, or do you eat the whole meal? You don't tolerate flaky people. Oh, I'm gonna take you out, and you looking at the phone, and you gotta you're the one that's when I'm available this day. Nah, if he won't take you out, then he gonna make the plan, and I don't even fool with people that keep talking that like you ain't doing nothing. Know them by But it's a journey. It's a healing thing. You're not going to be perfect. I'm not going to be perfect. I've been in this healing journey for 2 years. And last summer, this same individual had me slip up a little bit. I didn't pass that test. I fell for the okie doke one more time. Like, oh, maybe he is different. But then I saw eventually. Here's the thing, too, about it. You know them by their works by seeing how consistent they are, right? And I'm not talking about for no couple of months. That ain't long enough. I'm not even talking about for a year. Most of my relationships, about a year is when the things start getting shaky because they can't fake it that long. They can't fake it that long. You got to watch for consistency for a minute. I'm talking about a couple years. Like, okay, you've been the same OG this whole time. I fucks with you. Or you've been the same OG this whole time. I don't fuck with you. It's either or. Know them by their works. Don't give people more credit than they deserve. I used to be like, I see the good in people. So because I'm good, I'm projecting that good on them. No, they're not good. A snake is a snake, and a snake is going to do what a snake does. A snake comes to squeeze the life out of you. A snake is going to always do what a snake does, baby. You're supposed to cut a snake off at the neck. You fools out there with pet snakes. Put that snake in the bed with you. Let that pig, take him out the cage, put him in the bed with you, and watch, don't you wake up one day. He ain't gonna do it right away because a snake is you gonna think the snake is cuddling with you. He's coiling himself around you so he can feel how big you are and how much he needs to stretch to take you in. That's what the snake is doing. But best believe one day you gonna because he done squeezed the life out of you. Because that's what snakes do. It's your damn pet. What? Expect a snake to snake, and you cut him off at the neck. Don't even let a snake come around. I'm dead serious, y'all. Because I'm so passionate about what I'm learning about myself and how this world is. I have to share it. I have to. Because I know I got a sister out there. I know I got a friend out there. I know I got a loved one out there that needs to hear this. I love that I'm so... I ain't gonna start crying. I'm so happy that God is showing me this. Like, wow, I've been walking around this planet like a dumb... Follow the yellow brick road like a dummy. Soak up the game. It's here. It's there. It's in your face. Know them by their works. Know them by their works. Stop letting people play with you. Listen to what they say to you. You know how many times somebody has told me, I love your energy. I wish I had your energy. And you laugh that off because you're like, no, it's real, guys. There really are energy vampires out there that us children who walk in the light, the chosen ones, these vampires want our energy. They're not playing. They really mean it. This last person I used to talk to used to say it all the time. Man, I wish I had your energy. He used to say it, and I thought it was flattering at first, but no, you really do want to be me. You really want to suck the life out of me because you're dead. Friend not that long ago. This fool is like a social, he suffers from social anxiety. Don't like to go outside. He young too. I'm like, why are you missing life? Like, you crazy? You know, I'm all like, let's go. So lately, hit me up like, oh, I've been missing you. Da da da. I remember when we used to go here. We used to do this. We do that. Man, I'm missing that. Blah blah. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'll be outside. You only get one life. What is you doing sitting in the house and you're younger than me? That's crazy. You don't got no kids? What are you doing? So, you know, I'm like, okay, like, let's go catch up. We go catch up, whatever. As we talking and stuff, he's like, but I could tell you ain't been living no good life. I can tell because you look like down and like, you know, I'm like, wow, that's sad. You know, I'm thinking it's like, man, yeah, that's sad. But I'm also in my healing, so I'm like, I ain't Jesus. I ain't here to heal you, baby. That's on your own. You got to do that on your own. But the old me would be like, yeah, come on, let's go. I was just like, oh, you ain't been outside? Damn, that's a shame. I've been here, there. You too young. What? I ain't preaching to you. You can get the same knowledge that I get to heal and learn. You can get it from on your own. So I was just like, oh, that's a shame. So then as the night's going, he's looking at me and he's like, I love your energy. Give me your energy. Now, mind you, like I just said, the last situationship used to say that. And then I had another ex-boyfriend used to say that all the time too. So I never took it, but for some reason when it was said this time, it kind of clicked like, huh? He was like, give me your energy. And at first I'm like, is he joking? He got so serious, y'all, I'm not playing. He reached out his hand and said, hold my hand. Give me your energy. And he was like demanding I give it. Boy, if I didn't get up out of here so quick, I'm like, bye. I gotta go. I gotta go get my kid. I got up out of there. You are a vampire. That's why you in the house. Can't come outside. You are a vampire. And you ain't taking my energy no more. Whoa. That shit was crazy. He lit. I'm not even lying, y'all. I wouldn't lie to you. I come across things like that all the time because I operate more spirit than flesh. I come across that kind of stuff all the time. When you have the eye, you see that stuff. Now, I know some of y'all like, she crazy. Let me click off of her. Okay. Because you probably the vampire. While you talking, yes, please click off. But anyways, yes, he reached out there and said, give me your energy. Give me your energy. That's what he kept saying. Got up out of there. Don't let people know them by their works, y'all. They right in front of your face telling you exactly what they want. Plain in your face, making you cry. I got sidetracked, but I was saying for this last situationship, I used to be crying. Lord, lift me up from this. Make me never want to talk to this person again. Make them be so disgusting to me that the thought of being around them is like, like I used to be on my knees. Father, help me get over this individual because he had me like under some kind of spell or something. And then God was like, daughter, get up. He started lacing me with so much game. I couldn't even I'm in my season. I can't even play dumb. Like, it's like I'm cutting the snake off at the neck. Whether you're a guy, whether you're a female, a fake friend, I'm cutting off the neck. You come at me with disrespect, I'm going to correct you. I'm going to try to do it with love. And if you get offended, you don't want to fool with me, you never did fuck with me. Goodbye. Goodbye. The Father put me in class. I was a student, baby. I'm reading, I'm watching videos, I'm taking notes, I'm writing, praying, fasting. Yes. Some people have holds on you. You need to fast to get them off of you. Yes. I ain't preaching, but I'm preaching, but I ain't preaching, but I'm preaching. Yes. Strong enough because when the same old isms, I'm talking about the same old blueprint too. Like, bruh, you the same old, like you ain't even change up your game whatsoever because it used to work. Hey, beautiful. Hey, gorgeous. That used to work. Look, he's me. He said I'm gorgeous. Oh my gosh. It used to work. So they gonna keep coming with what used to work. We done made them so damn lazy, they don't even switch it up. Try to come with the same old, boy, I'm telling you. I looked at the phone like, this. And I know some of y'all like, why you didn't block them? Because blocking didn't work because I still was out there. I wonder, did he text? It still was giving anxiety. So I'm like, I might as well just let when I see it. Because first of all, you can't run from your test. You in class, You getting lesson after lesson after lesson after lesson, and then you think what? Don't a test always come after a lesson? Come on, y'all. You ain't got to be teaching. You went to school. After you learn something, you learn your times tables. After you learn your times tables, then you take a test. So no, don't block. No, stand strong. Hi, gorgeous. Oh, you gonna take me out? Yo, inconsistent ass ain't taking nobody nowhere. Stop. Stop playing with people. But know them by their work. They love you, huh? Let them show you. And don't you be like, oh, for 2 months he was good. Because let me, the same person last summer, like what I said, when I failed the test, is because I was watching for consistency, but it wasn't. I wouldn't even say I failed the test. I ain't even gonna say that. I ain't even gonna say that. I'm not gonna say I failed the test because at the end of the day, I was watching for consistency. I was like, just try me. I changed. Try me out. Oh, okay, I'm gonna try you out. All right. He was cool for cool 2, 3 months. He was cool. Still a little bit of, you still saw a hint of, yeah, you still flaky. You still don't be, you say you're gonna do something and you don't be, it was still a little bit of that. But yeah, he couldn't keep the lie going forever. Eventually, the old ways start showing up. Know them by their works. I can't stress that enough. Know them by their works. Don't jump back head first, game goofy. You just out there back right where you were. Nah, bruh. Nah. You love me? Oh, you mean, oh, I hold a special place in your heart. That's beautiful. Show me. And it's funny because they think, oh, let me show her for a couple months and then. Oh, yeah, I've had that. You got mad at me. You're still mad? You're still hurt over that? That was that. This is why I'm taking my time because I knew that, oh, you. Fuck you, bitch. I knew you still had that in you. That's why I'm taking my time. Some of y'all ain't gonna like this because you're that person. That's why you ain't gonna like it. Because you got a chick right now that's sad and crying over you, wishing you would get right because she really loved you, and you playing in her face. You telling her one thing and you acting a whole nother way. She done kicked you to the curb. You came back. I changed, baby girl, but you only acting right for a couple months till you get back in her good graces and she lets down her defenses, and you won't be the same old person you was. Know them by their works. They're gonna come out. It's gonna come out. They can't hide it for too long. Can't hide it for too long. They can't. If you have connection with the Father, they won't. Because the Father gonna be like, girl, open up them eyes and look. So if you always fall in game goofy, your relationship with the Father ain't strong. When you have a relationship with the Father, he's gonna show you. Let me tell you, sometimes he be moving quick with me. Like, I be like, dang, I just met this fool. Like, thanks, Father. What do they post on their Instagram? You gotta watch and learn and look. Like, work, y'all. I'm dead serious. So I'm in my test. I'll probably give y'all an update, let you know how it go. Because I'm cutting people off at the neck this time. It's not no let me see you, because you ain't changed. I can tell you already didn't keep your word already. I'm going to take you out. Let me know. I'm going to tell. I ain't heard about no dinner yet. The month is damn near over. Know them by their works. That don't mean hate them. It don't mean give them grace. You got to give people grace because we're human and we're going to make mistakes and we're going to hurt people. Sometimes intentionally, sometimes unintentionally. We're going to hurt people. But the difference is when a person really hurts you and they have remorse, they're going to act like a person that has remorse. I ran into I know you're like, damn, how many exes she got? Yep. I ran into another ex at the club. Yeah, he fine too. Fine piece of work. But I could tell like you still on the same hype because in our conversation, a thick light skinned girl walked by, and as we're talking, he looking at her. You ain't changed. You in my face. You ain't seen me in 2, 3, 4. You ain't seen me in years, and you still on the same hype. I know you didn't miss me, and I know I wasn't the love of your life or nothing, because when somebody genuinely misses you, they can't even believe you're there. They're like, they give you all undivided attention. I'm talking he. He looking like I don't see. Talking about, oh, come to my house. Nope. Nah. I was like, oh yeah, I'll pull up. No, I'm not. Because you ain't changed. Know them by their work. Stop putting yourself in position to get played with, because a snake is going to squeeze the life out of you. That's what snakes do. Damn, I said the video wasn't going to be long. I'm sorry, but I have to tell y'all that. But pray for your girl that she passed the test, baby. It's test season. You didn't go to class to not get tested. You didn't go to class to not get tested. People are going to try you. That homegirl you ain't seen in hell long, she might try to try you. That homeboy you ain't seen in hell long, hey bruh, baby, y'all shooting the breeze. You talking about old memories. Remember when you did this? Also remember that he stole your chick. He stole your money. Remember that while you reminisce and walking down memory lane. Remember that. Like, I'm not saying don't forgive, because we have to forgive. For Father to forgive us, we have to forgive. But know them by their works. That don't mean you got to let people play in your face. That don't mean that you get to let people just come around you on some bullshit. Those that have an ear, let them hear. This ain't for everybody. But if you have an ear, I hope you are hearing, listening, retaining. Because I'm not going to steer you wrong, baby. I'm going to tell you some real, I'm never going to steer nobody I fuck with wrong. And if you on my page following me, then I'm following you, then I'm thinking we fuck with each other, even if I don't know you like that. Because why are you here? Why are you here? I'm going to stop you at the door right now. I'm not going to be fucking you for free. I'm not going to be doing none of that weird shit. Like, I'm not sexually motivated just because you look cute. So if you come over here because you want to get your dick wet, that ain't happening. Not right away. I ain't saying it ain't ever gonna happen, but that ain't happening, okay? Intellect, baby. I like to know what you're thinking, how you move, what you saying, what you live for, what you stand for. That's what I'm looking at. That's attracted to me. That's attracted to me. I ain't never been the type that I'm just going home with randos because you look good. Everybody look good. Plenty of people look good. That's how you get caught up with them snakes, when you always jumping in bed with these randos. You carrying on all that dead skin that they shed, you taking it with you. I don't be quick. And I don't care what a guy think. Oh, you stuck up, you didn't. Maybe so. Oh, you think you a nigga, huh? What? Maybe so. Stimulate my mind, baby, before you stimulate my cat. Know them by their works. I can't say that enough, because I'm there right now, baby. We together. We in this thing together, baby. I'm gonna let you know how it goes.